Yo, what's up my people, Fourth Prince here, and yeah, I'm just bringing a kind of E3 press conference roundup. Just kind of I kind of watched nearly everything last night and had to catch up on some stuff this morning, mainly Sony's press conference. I had to watch that this morning just to see what was going on. I wanted to see what games were coming out. I just wanted to be put in the loop, and what an amazing night and morning it's been. Obviously before anyone starts watching this, I am going to be getting myself an Xbox One. It is what it is. I'm a Halo fan, I'm a Gears fan, so that is the console for me. But I did want to check what was going on in the whole market space of games in the future. Also, before I get into this commentary, what you've seen in the background is One Finger Death Punch. It's a gameplay my son got for me, and I thought it was a good time to bring it, just to give me a good amount of time to talk about what happened last night and what's happening in the future as well. But yeah, before I start off, I'm probably going to start off with Xbox, because they started the press conference, so it'll only be right I'll start with them. And obviously that is the console of choice for me personally, just because of the exclusive titles they've got. It is what it is. I'm like Halo, so I ain't going nowhere else. I'm a Gears head, I ain't going nowhere else, so it is what it is. But I do want to go through some of the games they released last night, or said that they were coming out. Obviously a lot of these games as well are still coming out on the Sony PlayStation, but it seemed that on the press conferences, like you can certainly see the next generation console war is on and popping. Like everyone's just saying, oh yeah, we got this game, but we got exclusive content, or you're going to get it a few days early, or you're going to only be able to see it on this early, and then you've got things like maybe betas coming up on just a certain consoles what you won't have in the other one. And I kind of feel that if someone's bringing a game to both consoles, then whoever's on what console should have as much stuff on that game as they want, as everyone else gets. I kind of feel that it's like the Microsoft and Sony are kind of playing little things off, like they said about Batman Arkham Knight. There's exclusive content to PlayStation 4, like extra maps or extra DLC or whatever, which is going to be free and exclusive to you if you're on the PlayStation 4. But then that's not fair to a Batman fan who has an Xbox One. But it's one of them. I'm not moaning, but we'll go into Xbox's games. They had Bound. My writing's terrible, but that looked pretty good. That looked an interesting game. Obviously Crackdown as well, that's going to be an interesting one. That is exclusive to Xbox One. That's going to be a game I'm going to have to pick up. I had loads and loads of fun with Crackdown 1. I played a little bit of Crackdown 2, not too much, but Crackdown 1 was awesome. Also on the Xbox showcase, they kind of had a lot of COD. They were really going towards, they had exclusive content for COD, and you might get stuff earlier on Xbox One for COD fans. And the new Call of Duty looks alright. Obviously I doubt it's going to be for me. It did look a lot better though. I think it's Advanced Modern Warfare, I don't know what it's called, but it's called Call of Duty, and it's a new one. It does look really cool. I've seen a few trailers. I know Kevin Spacey's in there somewhere, and yeah, it looks interesting obviously, but that's going to be coming on the PlayStation as well, so it is what it is. Forza Horizon 2, that looks sick. As driving games go, not much of a driving man myself, and if I do driving games, I usually turn to Grand Theft Auto personally, but Forza 2 Horizon looks just beast. Looks really interesting. Good game. Evolve as well, I saw some of that, the footage for that. That was just really good looking game, really interesting. It seems that you can either be some of the good guys with different classes, or be the monster and play a part as killing all the good guys and stuff like that. But we'll have to see. Obviously most of these games are only trailers, and you only get a brief small idea of what is going to be coming in the future in these games. But it does look good. Also Microsoft, obviously Xbox as well, had the Assassin's Creed Unity. They had a lot of that going on. That looked really cool. Obviously again, I'm not big Assassin's Creed head. I did play the first one and maybe the second one of that, and just found myself getting a bit bored. I do lack concentration in myself anyway, but Assassin's Creed does look sick, and it will be one of them games that I'll be interested to pick up. It does seem to have a really cool 4-player co-op multiplayer aspect in there, where you can go along and be assassins with your buddies, which look pretty sick. So I'm looking forward to seeing that when it comes out. Sunset Overdrive as well. This game looks pretty sick. I was a bit doubtous at the start. I know the Green Hornet, my son, was going on about Sunset Overdrive, but when I actually saw the trailer last night, I was sold. I looked at it, it was just brilliant. The actual trailer, you've got this kind of, because I thought it was Call of Duty or something like that, or Medal of Honor or something like that at one stage, and then you got the guy who jumps in and saves this soldier who's out of ammo, obviously. What we'll do as well, I will leave a couple of links in the description to all the highlights of these games. So if you don't want to hear me talking about it, do go down to the description and check out the links. I know I've got the Xbox One already covered, and I should find one for every other game on the Sony ends as well, and put a link down there for you guys to check out. So do go down and take a look. 'Cause if you missed out any of the trailers or anything like that, that's the place to go, down in the description. But yeah, Sunset Overdrive just looks really good, and it has really sold it to me, that one. So I'm looking forward to that coming out. Obviously that is an Xbox One exclusive as well. Dragon Age Equestrian or something like that game, my writing's terrible, looks cool. Fable Legends, that looks really good. There was another game in there I saw which was looks awesome, superly awesome, which was Dead Rising 3 Super Ultra Arcade Remix Hyper Edition. I think there's more of that to go on as well. Looked like Dead Rising with Street Fighter characters, which, yo, used to sold me. I think that's available now as well. There was a lot of things last night from Microsoft and Sony trying to put things out for you to have right this minute as E3's happening, which I thought was pretty sick for the fans of all these different consoles and stuff. But that was one of them as well, which was Dead Rising Super Ultra Arcade Remix Hyper Edition. I just love saying that, man. I'm glad I can say it as well. But that looks pretty sick. Like I say, that's like Dead Rising meets Street Fighter. So I need to have a go at that game, like pretty bad. Project Spark as well, which looked interesting. Some of these games I ain't got a clue how they're going to play, but a lot of the games look interesting and worth playing anyway. Ori and the Blind Forest, that looked quite cool. It looked kind of like I don't know what the game. I'm trying to think of a game, but basically it looks like a little platformer game with kind of this really interesting and strange graphics, but the little character looks like a Lilo or Stitch or one of them two, but he's just white character. But it does look like an interesting game, so that'd be something coming out. And obviously now you know what I'm hitting, the highlight of E3 so far for me personally, Halo 5. Ooh yeah, Halo 5 just looks absolutely amazing. The actual little trailer they put in there, just you didn't see, obviously it's just a little trailer, you didn't really get any feel of what the game's going to be like in any way, shape or form, but they did say that there is going to be a multiplayer beta in December when you buy the Halo Master Chief Collection. Yeah, I said it, not just one Halo game, all the Halo games is coming to Xbox One. I can't wait for that. I think that was September they were talking about that, or November maybe. Don't quote me, but yeah, that just seems amazing. The fact that they're remastering and completely rehashing Halo 2, I kind of feel that Halo 1 is going to be remastered and all beautiful and as it was, because we had the CE anniversary a few years ago, so hopefully they'll be porting that one, plus Halo 2. Obviously they're going to be porting Halo 3 and Halo 4, and it's going to have every single map on Halo for the multiplayer. Now, I did do a video quickly last night and kind of voice some of my concerns about how I feel excuse me, how I feel about some of these how that's going to work, having every single Halo in one place at one time. Could be just a little bit, I'm not sure how it's going to work playlist wise and just community wise. It's going to be amazing, I'm not worrying about it. I just want to voice my concerns that I wouldn't want to get on there and say, okay, I want to play some Halo 2, I want to play some King of the Hill Halo 2, and then work out that King of the Hill Halo 2 hasn't got many people playing it. Even though the game might have thousands and thousands and thousands of people playing it, doesn't mean they're all going to be on that playlist what I want to play at that certain time. We'll have to see how it goes, but I ain't moaning, man. That is just like, I don't even know how 343 are doing it. I know a good friend of mine, Major, did the commentary last night, and he was talking about what's the catch. Like, I just, because he actually rung me just after the E3 news was announced, and I spoke to him and I just said, well, it's probably going to cost like £1,000. I've worked out and been told that it's going to cost about $59.99. I don't know if that's in dollars or pounds. We'll have to wait and see. But that whole thing, man, that's why I'm getting an Xbox One. I hope they bring out some kind of Halo Master Chief Edition Xbox One, because that'd be sick. I can't wait for that. Also as well, so yeah, man, Halo, but I've got to move on, man, because I could speak about that, but I will do commentaries about that in the future as well. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt or something like that, that looks cool. Not a game for me. Phantom Dust, that looks pretty good. Another game that looked awesomely super good, which was Division. Division? Yeah, Tom Clancy's Division. That game just looks like, I'm actually pretty hyped and stoked for that game. That's definitely going to be another game that I really need to pick up. I can't wait for it. That game looks absolutely amazing. So now I'm running low on time. I only got 13 minutes. I'm running low on time already. God damn. But yo, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit with the Sony side of things, because they was the same. Yeah, a lot of games, like they were talking, the big thing at the start was Destiny, which obviously is coming to Xbox as well, but it kind of feels that you're going to get a little bit extra of Destiny when you buy a PlayStation 4. I think they're probably having the game earlier or something, or get some exclusive content for you guys to play on and love. That's going to be quite amazing, Destiny. I'm a bit like on the fence. I know Halo's coming out. I know everyone's talking about Destiny being Halo or the new Halo, and I personally don't think that's the case, but I am looking forward to Destiny. I am interested, and he's coming out on both consoles. I was kind of shocked. I thought, oh man, Sony are going to struggle if they're like trying to sell the big thing as a game that we're going to be getting anyway. So it's going to be interesting. What else did they have as well? My notes on this are really bad. Little Big Planet. I think Little Big Planet 3 seemed to be the game that set the crowd on fire, though. Everyone was going mad for Little Big Planet 3. And what else was there? Bloodborne. That looked interesting. No Man's Sky. Man, I swear, I hope I ain't just been writing down garbage when I've been watching these things on my notepad. But yeah, No Man's Sky, that looked really good. Far Cry 4 as well. Now, I'm pretty sure that Far Cry 4 again is coming to the Xbox. But again, I just feel that Sony's probably got a bit extra, some extra character skins or some other stuff. Which again, I just feel that the fans of these games are really getting trapped in this war with maybe missing out content on certain machines. Just so everyone, I don't feel anyone's going to go and say I've got to get a PlayStation 4 just because they've got an extra level on the game I've got on Xbox One, and vice versa as well. I just feel it's just war, innit? I like seeing it though, and I'm glad the war's hyped up again. Dead Island 2, which looked pretty cool. Disney Infinity, they were talking some stuff about Disney Infinity and bringing the Hulk and some other Marvel superheroes to that, which is what it is, I guess. Obviously, there was also the big thing which I didn't like with the Sony one. They were saying, yeah, and soon you'll be able to get YouTube. I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Ain't they got YouTube already on the PlayStation 4? What's going on? You've got to wait till the end of the year to get YouTube. And they say, yeah, you can get YouTube and actually upload to YouTube via your PlayStation 4. Yeah. When's the wait for YouTube? I thought you had it already. A bit behind on the times there as well. But yo, it's what it is. And what else is there? Obviously Tomb Raider as well. I think that was more on the side of Xbox. But obviously it's going to be coming to both consoles. It's not like the game companies can starve themselves just to back one console at the end of the day. And there was other stuff. Giant Squid. That looked quite interesting. And you know what, man, I thought I'd written more down for the Sony PlayStation side, so I kind of feel that I've done them injustice. But like I say, I am an Xbox One fan, Xbox One head, and I've got to go as well, man. My time ran out. I can't believe it. But yo, links in the description. Make sure you double check them. And yo, all I can say is keep enjoying the rest of E3. Much love and peace.